Time now for the Indians minor league player of the week, and it's Clippers outfielder Jarrett Head, who's on an 8-game hitting streak heading into Tuesday's game. From July 31st through August 6th, Head batted .393 with 5 homers, 11 runs batted in, 7 runs scored. His OPS, a monstrous 1.429.
Yeah, that is ridiculous right there. He's done a very good job of late, and you see what he's able to do. If he puts together some good runs here, at the end of the season for him, he has an opportunity possibly to get maybe a September call-up, just a look. Be interesting to see.
Yeah, very well could see him in September here in Cleveland. Head going very well in this month of August. Welcome back to Indians Minor League Magazine. Well, there's a guy that's pitching for Lake County that has a very interesting background, including a dad that was on a sitcom. Craig Dees has this week's Minor League Prospect Insider.
Well, our focus on the future is on Cole Cook, captain's starting pitcher / relief pitcher, doing a little bit of both this year. Cole, you prefer one over the other?
I prefer starting. I'm more comfortable with it. I've done it more, but I have no problem with relieving. I've done it before too, but I'm more comfortable with starting.
Let's talk about the college career at Pepperdine. What were you studying over there?
I'm a creative writing major. Bet you won't hear that twice.
So you can write my press releases for
I
me.
can write you anything you want.
How did you get into that?
My uncle is a writer. He wrote a couple screenplays. He wrote The Rock. He wrote Double Jeopardy. My dad's a writer. He's written a couple screenplays. My mom's a writer. It's a family tradition, I guess, now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know. It's something that I wanted to do.
And entertainment in general is a family tradition.
That's
Your father's
true.
an actor.
Yeah. We keep it in the family.
I was when you told me about him earlier on, I was investigating him a little bit, and I saw Herman's Head. I remember that show. I love that show.
Do you? You're one of the ones who remembered it.
Yes.
You found one of the 5 people that watched that show. That's
it was
so interesting.
Great. So what was that like growing up in that kind of a household? Because I'm sure that's a helter-skelter lifestyle.
It's not as crazy as you might think. I mean, it's tough work, and Dad works really hard at it, but he's been making a living at it for 28 years now. So it is a lot of fun. I do get a look behind the curtain that not a lot of people see. So that's a lot of fun. I try to go to the set whenever I can.
Now your dad's in the business, obviously.
Absolutely.
So you don't have that kind of a starstruck thing. But who is the one person that you met maybe on a set with him or out and about that you went, oh, I can't believe I met that guy or girl?
I met Grady Sizemore when I signed, and I got starstruck by that. I've been around it too much. I mean, that sounds so horrible in Hollywood, but I don't know. I met Steve Carell, and that was really cool. He's a comic hero of mine. But besides, I mean, like, even when I met him, like, he was a really cool guy, and he was down to earth. But when I met Grady Sizemore, that was weird. I didn't recognize him, because I'm not from around here, so I don't see the games every single day. And he just walked in, and he was just really cool, because I was out in the cafeteria at the Jake, and he was like, hey, I'm Grady. And I was just like, ha, ha, ha.
So getting back to the baseball career here, you went through high school, obviously went into college. When did you think that this might be something that you could do for a living?
Sophomore year in high school, I started getting some serious looks, started going to those showcases and stuff, and Perfect Game, I mean, for what it's worth, Baseball America started picking up on me. I started getting the college recruitment cards, all those things supposed to fill out with the exact same information 100 times. And then when I was a junior, the pro look started coming in, and then it started becoming something serious, and that's when I kind of fashioned my life over. I realized in high school that I wanted to go to college, so I went to college, and I picked Pepperdine out of a good amount of higher institutions of learning, and then the interest kept coming as I progressed there, and so by my redshirt freshman year, I was lucky enough to be a freshman All-American, and I realized that this was something that was actually going to potentially, and thankfully it did, happen for me. And so that was my focus.
Did you fashion your style after any pitchers, anybody that you looked up to growing up?
I looked up to Mark Pryor a lot growing up. Him and I throw nothing alike, but I still looked up to him growing up because he was around my same area. We had the same pitching coach. I like the way Jerry Weaver throws. I think he's a little, and I throw closer to his style. But yeah, there's no one I really super fashioned myself after though.
So this is your second year, first full year doing this. What
Absolutely.
do you think so far?
I love it. I could do this whole life. I got paid to play baseball. It's kind of ridiculous. You got to pinch yourself every once in a while.
Now we've had guys that have come through here where their fathers were professional baseball players. Yours is a different field. Any thoughts ever of getting into the acting field when this is all said and done, becoming a thespian, if you will?
Thespian, indeed.
You like that?
That's a big word. Use that in words of friends. No, yeah, kind of. What I studied was more the behind-the-scenes type thing, writing, directing type deal. I mean, I've messed around with my friends and put stuff on like Funny or Die and stuff like that. But yeah, maybe acting. But mostly I just wanted to write. It comes easier to me.
Well, all the best with this baseball thing. We'll see how long this lasts, huh?
Hopefully it lasts a long, long time.
All right, well, good luck and all the best.
Good deal. Thank you,
All
sir.
right, that's Cole Cook.
All right, Cole, Craig, thank you. Definitely an interesting guy.
He really is. I love his interview. It's great. I mean, he's got a lot of character. I was telling Al that I think we need to go on a road trip with this kid.
I bet there'd be a lot of stories there. There definitely would, from Hollywood and everything else. All right, we'll take a break here with Indians Minor League Magazine. When we come back, we'll get a standings check for you. Also, we'll take a look at the schedule, see where the teams play. As you look at some fun at Huntington Park here, make sure you stay tuned to SportsTime Ohio.
Beautiful. 26, 36 feet projected up.
Here's a look at the standings for the Indians minor league teams. Columbus continues to dominate in the International League West. Also in first place, the Mahoning Valley Scrappers and Kinston. They're in second. Akron, fourth place and making a run at a playoff spot. Let's take a look at the schedule. Columbus will finish in Louisville before coming home to take on Indy, then head back on the road to Rochester. Akron's at Portland this week in New Hampshire. Kinston's on the road as well at Lynchburg and Salem. Lake County is home for Great Lakes. Then they'll go on the road, take on the Dayton Dragons. And Mahoning Valley is at Tri-City before coming home for Brooklyn. And one of Jason Stanford's all-time favorite soap stars, Days of Our Lives, E.J. DiMera, will be at Saturday's game. You might see Jason if you go to that game as well.
Probably not.
Why not?
I used to watch the show, but I'm not a big fan.
Okay. I thought you were.
Okay.
He's really a big fan. All right. Well, we've seen some trades, Jason, with Pomerantz and White now. A couple of weeks have gone by. Things are starting to settle in a little bit.
Yeah, they really are, and you're starting to see some kids really try to finish up strong, and that's what you need to see. You need to see kids staying consistent to give yourself a chance for next year.
Well, that does open up some promotion possibilities now with those two moved on. All right, and that's a wrap here for Indians Minor League Magazine. Thanks for watching the show. Of course, we'll have a new episode for you next week. As we leave you, take a look at some of the Clippers' walk-off wins from this past week at Huntington Park. And don't forget to find us on Facebook. For Jason Stanford, I'm Al Pulowski, and our producer, Joe Rainier. Have a good one.